New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio says he's got proof that his pre-K for all is improving.
Today, for the first time, we are seeing real results, tangible results that show there is a way to finally close that achievement gap.
Overall, students increased their English test scores by 0.7% and math test scores by 2.9% from the 2017-2018 school year into 2018 and 2019. New York City School Chancellor Richard Carranza also said school suspensions and expulsions have gone down since 2014. But still, with almost half the kids failing basic English and math, do these scores really show anything? Let's ask tonight's panelists, Lisa Durden, social commentator, and Bob Bianchi, attorney and former prosecutor. Lisa, I'll start with you.
Okay.
Bill de Blasio.
Because I am an educator after all.
Maybe New York City needs a state of emergency when it comes to education if half the kids are not passing basic English and math. What do you think?
I mean, there's a myriad of possibilities. Like some could be teaching to the test. You know, teachers have pressure to teach to the test. You can't teach people to the test. That's one thing. Then when you're talking about his program from pre-K up, and then that big debate about schools where they let a lot of Asians in and not blacks, the fancy schools, and not blacks and Latinos. So sometimes there's discrimination, so that people like that are not getting to go into these.
Asian student test scores were much higher.
Because a lot of students are
by
going,
a lot.
A lot of them are getting. A lot of the Asian students are allowed to go to those better schools, and they're locking out other students like black and Latino. So there's a couple of things going on, but the bottom line is we agree one time, there should be some sort of state of emergency. It's imperative. This is going to be our future workforce.
Bob, is this
it's
just why people hate politicians? Here's Bill de Blasio running for president, and he's touting a 53% pass rate as something that's acceptable.
Right, that's an F.
It shouldn't be. That's not acceptable to anybody that you talk to, anybody in education anyway.
Tells you exactly the reason why it's 53%. We've lowered the bar to such an extent that we've actually self-fulfilling prophecy, if you will, with these children, that we should be, yay, wow, we've got 53%, and everyone is just hunky-dory with that, as opposed to saying that this is just at critical mass. This is a huge problem. We're doing a disservice to all these kids who will be not as employable down the road, and will suffer the consequences of having to pay for them because of the politicians today inability to get them to pass.
All right, guys, we got to leave it right there.